As most of you know, we got a new dryer here in September. I think it was either September, October, one of those dang months. It was in the fall months. Anyway, the dang dryer now is not acting right, so I have to call them again. And hopefully they'll be in on Monday. I hope that everybody's had a wonderful holiday weekend. It just seems like more stress has been added to it, but I have that as well. So, if it ain't one thing, it's 5 million more. Please put some prayers up for the drying machine of the dryer. And, all we can do is do our best and go forward. And right now, I just feel like I need a break. I have tried telling that to everybody. I need a break. But there's sometimes I don't think anybody cares. They're not concerned. They don't give a hoot. It's all for me, 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 and to hell with you. I had to say that. I had to vent. I feel like I'm talking to brick walls all around me. Every time I tell people, okay, I'm a caregiver and a granddaughter, sometimes that's a hard concept for people to grasp. All they can see is, okay, yeah, she lives there, so it ought to be easy peasy. When you have somebody 98 years old, it is far from easy peasy. When you see the man, I won't get into too much detail, but when you have been raised, with your elders, and you see your elders as they age, it's not an easy task. And, for anybody to just shruff that off and think that it's nothing, you couldn't walk a mile in my shoes, baby. So, you have that. Then you have the animals where you want everybody well, you want them healthy, and you're trying to keep that going well. Then you have the household issues, day-to-day life, trying to keep that up, which that's a stress in itself. But you know what? I don't mind that because that is kind of stress relieving sometimes. When I make the bed, I have the cats in there usually to help me try and play with the covers to get my mind off my troubles. When I do most of the things that I do, my cats follow me around, and that's probably a good thing because they're stress relief, if you will. My dog pretty much is Grandpa's dog, so I don't see him a whole lot, but my cats, they're my pride and joy in my world, so I'm grateful for that. Meanwhile, back to my busy life that people think I don't have. December 5th, I went ahead and made an appointment for all the animals in our family except Zach. I wish Zach lived up here, but he doesn't. He lives down south with my mom because he's my mom's cat. But all the other animals are going to go see Santa Claus. And I'm excited about this. We've got 2 appointments, and hopefully we can get the cats for 1 appointment and the dogs for the next appointment. PetSmart, you have to schedule. They are doing it on the weekends, but you have to schedule. You can't just walk in and see Santa Claus. That option's out the window. So you got to make sure that if you're going, you get your schedule appointment. Go to their website. Look it up, folks. I don't want anybody to say, oh, now she didn't share that with us, because it's true. PetSmart's doing the Santa photos, but you have to make appointments. And I was glad we did that on Black Friday. We made the appointments, got everybody set up. December 5th is when we're going, so that's good. Okay, enough of me talking. Let's try and get some of this Woman's World magazine, and who knows, maybe a Christmas book shared so we can put them in the bag. Although the Candy Kitchen right now says they got plenty of books, I will always take your book donation, magazine donation. As most of you know, I donate the books to the Candy Kitchen. The magazines usually go to my work mom because she lives in an apartment complex, and after she reads them, she takes them down to their community room, and the people in the community room gets to read a magazine that maybe they couldn't afford. And that's a great thing to do, is to give that spirit of giving and not all about me, 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 me. And I love the holidays, yes, but I usually go out of my way to make sure that everybody gets one gift that they extremely want, and the rest of the gifts are just thoughtful gifts that, we were thinking of you when we saw it, or this is why we want you to have to be going forward in case, God forbid, something happens to us. That way you have something to look back and reflect and go, okay, I remember that person who gave it to me. Because it's all about making an impact. Yes, time is the greatest gift you can give someone, but also the thought of the time that you put into that gift is a great gift too. So use that going forward. It's not too hard to buy for people. I always say this. Look at the everyday items that they could use. I mean, for me, for instance, I love sparkling flavored water. My favorite flavors: black cherry, watermelon, strawberry, um, lemon. That's another one of my favorites from Aldi's. I mean, just what does somebody use every day? That just shows that you took time from your busy day and you made the effort to make sure that they were not forgotten for Christmas. It does not have to cost a fortune. Just the mere effort that it takes to remember somebody. I haven't got to see Yellowstone. I saw the last 15 minutes, but I'm trying to stay up to watch the rerun, which starts about 10 minutes until midnight. So that's one reason I'm kind of wound up like an 8-day clock too, because I took a Benadryl and my allergies, I just couldn't stop sneezing. It was ridiculous. I think some of the stress is getting to me as well. And worry, of course. But I've got prayers. I've got prayer warriors out there. Y'all are doing your thing, and that's fun, wonderful. So keep up the good work. And I hope that this holiday season that you take a few minutes out of your busy time schedule to make a difference in somebody else's life. It only takes $20 split it 4 different ways. That can be $5 that can impact, like the Illinois Food Bank, the Habitat for Humanity, Susan Komen, St. Jude's, Shriners Hospital, ASPCA, just to name a few. $5 can make a difference, and I hope that you take that effort and you put it towards one of those charities. Salvation Army. This is the time of the year. People need your help. Please don't let one person not be remembered this holiday season. Okay, next up is Woman's World. Sit there and just listen.